Tnickelss is a groomer? Okay, let's see about that. I bet Tnickelss likes his white women 12 through 14, unlike my glorious King Spicy Silva, who likes his white women 55 plus to 380. Okay, that's not even possible. Why the f is every Twitter post someone coming out about getting touched? The underlying factor is Twitter, so all Twitter users get touched? Yeah, probably. Okay, regarding my last tweet, I know I defended myself more than addressing most things that has been said by the victim. I just wanted some things to be clear. I am taking full responsibility for my inappropriate actions with a minor. I should have shut it down way earlier. Once again, I am sorry for the victim, staff, supporters, and anyone else that was involved. Taking time reflecting on my actions as well as holding myself accountable. Once again, thank you for your support and for changing my life. Okay, so it seems like he has to get a McDonald's application. That's what it seems like. Are you ever gonna pay the people you owe money to? You have done so many things, and now this too. Do you realize what kind of person you are? You need to reflect, bro, change while you're being a cocksucker asking somebody for money. That's great. you know, at my lowest point, that's what I want. I want to come over and spray glass in my eyes. That's what I want. Good. Amazing. Just grab a bottle of alcohol and pour it in my eyeballs while I have like machete stabbed in my chest. Go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah, I love it. I heard McDonald's is hiring. This thing he put out. I'm not going to read all this shit. I'm just going to go to the main things that I want to look at. What's the age bracket here? Okay. I knew B previously through my Twitch streams. We were always friends, but never really started talking. A year later in June, I had just turned 20 a few months prior, and B was 17. Case closed. We're done. What the f are you talking about? We're done. That's it. Case closed. Romeo and Juliet laws in most states, the consent is 17, 16, right? He is 20 years old. I've seen super seniors in high school date 17-year-old girls in high school. It's fine. If it was like, he's like 25, text a girl that's like 15, then I understand. Otherwise, we're not even going to talk about it. We shouldn't be texting anyone in Discord to begin with. We shouldn't have no conversations in Discord. We should not be talking to nobody in Discord. We shouldn't have any form of sexual chats in Discord. We're not doing that. We are not doing that. No, that's the thing we're not fucking doing. Let me see if there's anything. Right, it doesn't seem like I'm looking through these messages and not one of them is a paragraph. So that means nothing happened. Pic. I don't see a pussy pic. I don't see him spreading his asshole. I don't see him in a dress with his legs up on the fucking bed, like kicking in the fucking air. I don't see nothing, bro. He ain't say suck me down. Suck me down. He ain't say that. Sexting could still throw you in jail? Okay. It has to be very specific language you're using when you're referring to sexting. If he said, I want you to gobble my d from the back to the front and get the balls in there too, then I'm like, oh my God, he's a rapist. Considered illegal, right? If he's like consistently doing it, constantly doing it, if he's pushing the issue, then he was talking about deep throating. Deep throating what? What does that mean? In which slide does he say deep throating? This is her. I am still deep throating it regardless. My bad. This is from her. It's her. B is her, and then T is him. And it's legal because he's 20 years old when they had this conversation. His birthday is like March 3rd, and they had this conversation in October. So it's perfectly fine what they're doing. They didn't get too weird. Like, come on. All right. Suck me down, King. Okay. If you're 17 years old, are you telling me you have no idea what you're telling the other person? Are you incoherent in the fact that you're having a conversation with the person about something? Are you oblivious to that fact? I'm not defending him. He's a fucking stupid asshole, and he should have kept his dick in his pants, and he shouldn't be talking to nobody on Discord to begin with. The conversation should not go past a certain threshold, right? It should never do that. That's the thing. That's my point. Happy boyfriend day. Casually getting me thrown off guard, opening your snap. Oops. It was definitely just a little accident. Trust. She's sending him pictures. I don't know what the pictures are. It could mean anything. It could mean her in a skirt. It could be like an Ice Spice fucking pose. That could mean anything, right? I definitely don't want you to give me back shots. Again, I don't see a picture in Discord. Maybe he has a screenshot on his phone. It is what it is. If it's explicit photos, then first of all, if he's requesting these photos, anywhere here to say that he's requesting these photos? No. The first thing he says is that casually threw me off guard. That means he did not expect it. But was possessing of explicit, we don't know if it's explicit. We can't make that assumption. I don't know what he's referring to. We can't have open-ended conversations. This is an open-ended conversation. This conversation leaves it up to the imagination to think of what is going on. And you don't. Technically, he is having explicit conversations with this person. But at the same time, she is 17. He is 20 years old. I'm not defending this stupid asshole. First of all, he has 800 followers on here. He has 300,000 followers on here. He has his fucking TikTok, multiple TikTok accounts with I'm sorry. Huh? What the fuck? Hello? I don't know if this is his account. This is like a different account. Okay, he used to have multiple TikTok accounts. With like 1 million followers plus. When you're at a level of which he's at, you should take extreme tiptoe precautions when doing anything with anyone in your community. You have thousands of kids watching you. You have hopefully thousands of adults watching you. You don't know who the fuck you're talking to on the internet. I don't know who the fuck I'm talking to on the internet. You have to use your words very particularly when you're talking to people on the internet. Because if you fucking say something or do something, you just don't want to do stupid shit on the internet. That's it. Don't have conversations with anybody. Don't do this. Don't do this. Just don't. Eyes peeled. Go on the internet and tell everybody that this person's grooming me. But in reality, no illegal activity has actually come up in the first place. People like to use that grooming shit. Grooming takes time. Like, you have to sit here and I have to talk to you for months in advance and I have to ask you for things little by little and I pay you and I give you mod and grooming happens. But if I'm having like a consensual conversation with you and we both agree on what the fuck's going on, then everything's lost. All right. If he was 20 years old and she was like 13, then I'd be shitting fucking bricks and I would say, throw that nigga to the wolves. Nothing here tells me that anything crazy happened. That's it. It's stupid that he's doing this stupid shit. He shouldn't be talking to nobody in the first place. You have to protect yourself. Even when you're an adult and you have a relationship with a female that's your age, like if you're fucking 18 and a girl's 18, you still have to protect yourself because you don't know if she's going to go to the fucking police and say that you Bill Cosby'd her at the party, even though you're both consenting adults. I don't know. Like, you have to fucking say, guys, come on. You can't be that fucking dense. There's slime balls everywhere in the world. You just have to not meet them. Okay? Try to avoid as much bullshit as possible.